What's going on, everybody?
What's up, world?
Had to catch up with John. He said he got to do it Wednesday, so we doing it Wednesday. P.O.
Wednesday,
probably laying down, man. He
baby.
probably been cutting yards before it started raining, man, trying to get that hustle in. But Thinking Game
Ooh.
Podcast, you got John, you got Mike in the house.
Yes,
We
sir.
got a
I
couple.
cut my own grass
You cut
today,
your
and
own grass now?
it was wet in the backyard. It was
Yeah.
crazy, So
Yeah, boy.
even with the self-propel, it's jamming up on me. So I
I've been
gotta.
spraying grass killer.
I don't
RM45.
like.
Boy, turn it brown. That's what I love to see brown.
I'm a country boy at heart.
Today's topics: data center protest. Are parents responsible for their child literacy? We're gonna talk about that, and then Cenat was down in Conway. We're gonna talk about a little bit of that. Before we get into that, though, hot topic, man. Boosie. Out of all the people that get scammed out of some money, Boosie, he gets scammed.
You see him. It's the hood
Out of
world.
600K.
I think it was. See that it's the thing. When we see them oranges, we think they mean the best for us. They won't scam us. I gotta watch out for us, but you don't watch out for them, and they rob you without guns.
And I think he tried to justify. You say he was snitching. He said, "How is he snitching? That ain't got nothing to do with the streets." He said no pistols got pulled, no crime. You may not be a street snitch, but you're a whistleblower for sure. That's what they call it in politic world. You're a whistleblower.
It's the same thing, mention other people's name. And the crazy thing about it is he's snitching on himself.
The thing that this is why I say that we gotta educate ourselves. Like, having the knowledge. Do you think that he will make it that easy for you to reach out to him to get a pardon? The president. Yeah. Do you think he'll make it that easy? Oh yeah, just get this dude 600K and I got you. You think it'll be that easy?
Yeah, see, that's the world we don't know about. It's just plain ignorance. Like, we think all oranges know each other. He don't know the president like that, so.
Yeah. Yeah. You think he snitched though?
He would do anything to get his money back, and he can't just do a pooch shicey and go with ski mask and put the man at gunpoint and get his money back. He did that over the phone.
He's trying to get that money back, but he got buzzed down
on the internet. So he internet gangster.
They said send me half of it first.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect time, man.
They bust him down, man. Boosie got bust down, man, for 600K, man. I don't know how he thought that was gonna work. I don't know.
But I did it for ASAP Rocky. Oh, you did? Did ASAP say that? Did you hear from him?
He do an AI? He do the AI video. Yeah, Boosie. Yeah, I gave him 600K. It worked for me. They use that open AI on that dude, man.
So,
man, this AI stuff get crazy, man.
With all the street smarts in the world, he just didn't know about this side of the game.
You can be street smart, but not corporate smart, man. It's a difference.
Yeah, and you can be corporate smart and not street smart. So having your foot in a little bit, halfway in and halfway out, would have did him some good in this situation.
Can you imagine when they said send him 300K and he wired it and it came? They looked at each other like,
"Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one.
Perfect time, man.
We're finna take this dude around the world, man." Oh man, they took him around the world, man. Wow.
Now he looking for him. Where in the world is Carmen in San Diego?
Boy,
he out of there.
Boy, we out of that thing.
And it's bad when you go to the internet. Hey, man, if anybody seen this dude, can I get my money back?
Those don't even exist. They had actors' faces, didn't they? They weren't even real people. The faces.
Cartoon characters, but
yeah. You might well have gave it to Peter Griffin. What's the
name? You know what really costs more gears?
Yeah, just send me $300K. I'll do it. I'll take care of that for you. Then send me another 300. I'll take care of that for
you. If you send the first 300K, what did he send you as proof that he did what he said he did?
Sent you an itemized receipt.
He made it himself. He used ChatGPT.
I mean, how you gonna get 600K back from somebody they don't even know? Like they don't even know who this person is. How you gonna get that back? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He's trying to dispute the charges. Did you send? They ask you, are you sure you triple authenticate 300,000?
At least if he'd went to Vlad, he'd have made some of that back by now. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be Vlad again.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, guys, we finna get right into it, man.
That's a note for everybody. Watch the game. If you don't know it, pay somebody. Call a lawyer.
Yeah.
And talk to somebody. Like, you never bought a house before? Or if you bought one house and you going...
I wondered, did they reach out to him? I wondered, did they reach out to him or did he reach out to them? Like, they caught him right when he was going through the case? We was talking about that on Vlad or something?
Yeah.
Like, we probably can see if we can get him. You know what I'm saying? We probably can stick him. They definitely got him, though. 100%.
Always pay somebody who don't. Double check your taxes, when you're going to buy a house.
If somebody wants you to send you 300K cash on a wire, so that's a lot of money to send over a wire. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for most of us out here in the real world, 5,000 is a lot of money. So if somebody wants 2,500, sight unseen, I give you the rest. No. Matter of fact, I saw on the internet the other day, a woman killed another woman at a last check for a $15 deposit.
In Alabama? Yeah, in Alabama, I seen that too. Yeah.
So
that's crazy,
people
bro.
play about their money. You talking about 15?
She mess around and get capital murder. She messed around and get capital murder because she killed her and a baby that was in, over some lashes.
For $15, So if you look at Boosie's situation, that's 300,000. Ain't no telling what he gonna do. So watch yourself.
Them dudes in San Tropez somewhere. They probably ain't even in the U.S., bro. That's what you call a hustle, man. So, Think Again Podcast.
They told me bust out my AP. Perfect time.
Think, Learn, and Laugh podcast about mindset and self-development. Boosie definitely needs some self-development, man, because there's no way I'm sending somebody 300K and I don't even talk to I better talk to the president on the phone if I send you 300K. Like, I better talk to Donald Trump directly on the phone. You know what I'm
saying? You got to show me something.
How you doing, Mr. Gray? I want to let you know you send us 300, you give me half, and I promise you I will get you. That's the only way I'm gonna do it, man. If not, I'm not doing it.
Boy.
Talking to somebody through chat, you send through text, man. Talking about, just send me 300K. Yeah, right. But all right, we finna get into it. I gotta update it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me update these slides. 1 second. I forgot to do that.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but your skill set, heads in your bed, like putting all your eggs in one basket or all your skills in one area. You're highly intelligent on the street level, but you had no knowledge in these other areas and they got you. You would never get robbed by one of us for 300K because you know how to defend against us. But one of them.
I mean, people, even in the work world, like the people that's making like the top level people, I've seen people get done in top level people working in IT. I seen, but I think that was like they wasn't in IT. They were just like on the top level, and I think they got gypped out of like 30 grand, man. At one time, like in their account, 30 grand. And I'm thinking, how much do you got to make that 30 grand free and clear in your account that somebody can take?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but we know somebody personally,
man,
forgot about 250K.
Boy, forgot about it.
We got about
then when they brought it up, I don't know who it is.
Hey,
it ain't mine.
I'm like,
It
bro,
ain't mine.
ain't that one of your aliens? It's down. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. That ain't mine. So let's talk about it. The data center protest. Um, everybody's talking about it. Everybody trying to protest. They trying to hold it off as much as they can. I think the only way you can stop this from happening is if you stop using the internet. That's the only way.
And the internet is like crack at this point. They let you get it for free. It didn't cost you nothing, but now you're totally dependent on it.
Another way you can stop it. Can you come up with $30 million, $40 million as a group and say it's not gonna happen? Because that's what you're going up against.
No,
you're going up against people that got unlimited, just about unlimited resources compared to the regular person.
Mm-hmm.
And you can talk, you can protest. I'm just telling you from a different perspective. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just telling you what you're up against. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the snowball gonna get bigger at some point, and you ain't gonna be able to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and this related to the other conversation. It's hard for people to get together and especially pool resources when everybody's afraid to get scammed. We want to get the 30 million. We got 30 million to get together, but who we gonna give it to? Who we gonna trust? You know, we got to think. Any movement, somebody trying to monetize it, even the Black Lives Matters to whatever the new thing is. You know, who's gonna be the new scammer? You know, so
So I ask you this: whoever watched this, what do you think happened when they gave the city $30 million to build a new park downtown? Jeff Bezos gave the city $30 million to build a new park downtown. What do you think came with that? Like, if somebody just gonna give you $30 million for nothing, and they just say, here go $30 million. What do you think that account for? You know what I'm saying?
You got to look
what do you think they bought
on some of them factories? You got to look some of them the other way.
What do you think they bought?
Concerns,
you know what I'm saying?
So
when you look at this,
30 million go. Did certain public officials get a raise? You know,
that's a good
$30 million park look like $5,000 park. Look the same to me, you know.
Yeah, that's the question. Like, are you gonna really spend the whole $30 million to build a park, or are you only gonna spend 10 of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got 20 million unallocated. You know what I'm saying? So you see this site one.
Administrative fees.
Yeah, 100%. Site discovery. It says site discovery complete. Preliminary identification of Southeast Little Rock as a potential location for investment. That means they already got the land. They bought the land. You know what? They talking about the land in Riceville and the land outside of Sweet Home. Guess what? That land been sitting there for years. Yep. Ain't nobody else bought it. It's just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And then the person who owned it, that's who you need to get mad at. They sold it to him. You know what I'm saying? They gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably sold it to him. And probably sold it to him 10 years ago because they always planning ahead. Like the land where the outlets are now. Nobody wanted that.
Yeah. And people say it's not about the money. But let me tell you, what if they came and offered you for some land that's just sitting there? It ain't doing nothing. It's just sitting there. And you paying taxes on it.
Every year.
Every year. And it's a lot of land. It ain't like, you know, a lot like what a house sitting on. We talking about acres of land. You know what I'm saying?
You can't see the end. You know, you see the
like going to my grandma's house. Even though you can't see where they're gonna build it, but it's in their vicinity. But before you go to my grandma's house, you got to go across the track and go down. And it used to be a farm right there. It didn't grew up. It all done grew up now. But it's back towards College Station. It's like between Sweet Home and College Station. And then I think they talking about Riceville. It's going to Riceville, like going past the jail. It's a bunch of land back there before you get to Woodson. Bunch of it's just sitting. Ain't nobody even doing nothing with it. It's just sitting. You know what I'm saying? And then when somebody do something, well, no, man, y'all can't do that. Guess what? If you ain't got over $30 million, if you don't have the financial power to say you can't do that, guess what? Guess what's going to happen?
It's done.
You know what I'm saying? It's done. It's a done deal. Now, they said evaluation and diligence. That's phase 2. performing engineering research, environmental studies, and utility load modeling to determine technical viability. They doing that right now. While y'all protesting, doing it, they doing it right now. Matter of fact, in Riceville, they are upgrading the electrical things, right? And they got a sign up to say we're upgrading the electrical for our community or whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? They know what they doing it for. It ain't for the community because
they trying to get us
white folks
fast
been the
internet.
same. Huh?
They trying to get us fast internet, but they
yeah.
trying to do that all for you, saying it's for you. They really doing it for themselves. They want those tax breaks like they're doing it for the people, but
yeah. And public comment and permitting, engaging in standard procedures such as U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, public notice to evaluate impact. All they doing, they just seeing who all is complaining about it. This is my opinion. I don't know what somebody else think. They can let me know in the comments, but all they doing is seeing who all is complaining about it. Oh, that's who complain about it. I'm just telling you a perspective. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you how the game is played. You know what I'm saying?
they either gonna grease your
Yeah,
palms or muscle you out.
right.
The stick
And
or
like
the
I say,
carrot is your
if you don't have
choice.
the financial power to say it ain't gonna happen, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to do. You ain't gonna be able to stop it. And a final determination, a final decision to build is only made after diligence and public reviews are complete. I'm telling you right now, you can go in there and vote against it if you want to. I'm telling you, most people probably are going to vote against it, but I'm telling you, the money is going. I'm just telling you. And are you going to stop using the internet? People are using the internet so much that there's probably going to have to be a data center in all 50 states just to keep up with the demand. I'm telling you. Unless you stop using Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google, which ain't nobody gonna stop doing, in AI, it's gonna be a problem. And if you can't do that, it ain't gonna be nothing you can do. All you can do is just try to delay it as much as you can. But I'm telling you, ask yourself, what did $30 million allocation to the city, what did that buy? You gotta ask yourself that. What did that buy?
No,
Because Jeff Bezos gave it to me. They said Jeff Bezos for some kind of fun they got, whatever. Hold
yeah, and nothing like free, and we're using the internet and AI is they saying is taking up all these they building data centers just for that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, working in tech, you can tell when more people start to use stuff, you start to take down. You don't have enough resources to keep up. And then they talk about the water. Guess what? The water ain't been clean since what? No water that you get is probably not clean. I don't know if you even get.
Talking about the water in Flint, Michigan for 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, you think the water out the faucet clean now? It probably got so many chemicals in it now. I mean,
yeah, I drink faucet water. It's like my vaccine. You know what I mean? Keep me strong. Probably why I had a stroke.
And they talking about the electric bill going up. That's gonna go up anyway. Electric bill never stays the same. It goes up every year.
Everything is going up, but you got to realize now everything plugged in. Your Wi-Fi running 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, most of our computers and TVs are running
24/7. They said they got refrigerators, man, with stuff in it, TVs in it, running 24/7.
Smart TV, you can call your TV.
Boy. So let us know in the comments what you think about this data center stuff, man. Like I say, working in IT, I see both sides. And the thing that really trumps everything is the financial impact, the financial power. You can raise your voice, you can stomp to the dust get in the air, but when the dust settle, the financial power. They bought the land. They own the land already. You got to ask ourselves why we didn't own the land, why we didn't buy the land. Because sometimes that's what the financial power is, like ownership, buying stuff. Land been sitting down there for years. And growing pains. You have to grow at some point. You can't stay the same. You have to grow. You don't want to be stagnant. Is AI a bad thing? I don't think AI is a bad thing. I think if you really dig in and learn how to use AI as a regular person, you will be surprised on what you can get done. Even on Facebook, you see it now. All these AI flyers. Most of the flyers now you see is AI. You used to have to hire a graphic designer for that, but now you just put it in AI, uh, a Canva or whatever. Most people using Chat GPT though, and you can just put your events, put some pictures in there, put the event in there, boom, done. But more people using it, the more things you got to have in place to run it. And when you run AI, that's using a lot of resources. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. And
Yeah,
the rate that it's
processing
going, the
power.
rate. You said what, bro?
Yeah, all their processing power. You
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna cost. So the next one is the Learns Act. Are parents responsible for their child literacy? Ask yourself that. Let us know in the comments when you watch this later. Are parents responsible for their child's literacy?
Yeah.
Under the Arkansas, what you say, Jay?
Uh, layman's
Before I
terms,
read this.
yeah, but not. Let's see what they get with this legislation.
Yeah, under the Learns Act, public school third graders who fail to meet the state reading standards may be held back. Students must score a level 2 or higher on the Atlas test. Those scoring level 1 receive intensive support, summer learning, or a possible waiver. The law includes exemptions for certain students. So, just sending your kids to school not going to be enough. It's not going to work. You have to make sure that your child can read. What you think, Jay? Do you think as a parent they're responsible for it, or are they gonna try to put it all on the teacher?
As a parent, you are 100%, almost 1,000% responsible, especially when they're young like that. A lot of parents are blessed with bright kids. Kids, they learn how to pick up reading, no problem, math, no problem. Then they got that one child they really make them work for it. You know, they don't
Yeah.
they may be dyslexic, they may be ADD. So you gotta, if your kid has those difficulties, they're still going to be held to the same standard. You know, if
Does
you
it?
don't make that score, you're going to be where you're going to be. They have exemptions, but it's still going to
Oh, it's
be
right there
harder
in the
for
law.
you.
Who can avoid being held back? Having learning disabilities or individualized education program (IEP). But you got to
Yeah,
qualify for that though. Like you
yeah, but
probably,
what if you just lazy? You know,
I
uh,
think the IEP. I think a lot of them they'll put them under IEP.
but they may get them past the third grade, but that
Yeah.
doesn't uh help the underlying problem. Your kid can't read or they're having trouble.
I
You
wonder how
as
many
a parent
parents
gotta
know.
fix
I
it.
wonder how many parents, if you could do a study, how many parents really do they know? Like, if you ask them, "Can your kid read?" Do they really know if their kid can read? It'd be pretty interesting to really know. Because if you're a single parent, do you really even have time in today's time, 2026, with everything now? I mean, I think I went grocery shopping yesterday, bro, and I think I just got some drinks, toothpaste, deodorant for a wife and my daughter, mac and cheese and some eggs. I think it was like $70, man, almost $80. It wasn't even that much in the basket.
Well, I used to do the Walmart thing. I can put stuff in the basket and kind of guesstimate what I get.
Boy, I got a calculator
So
now.
I did that yesterday, the other day at
Boy,
Walmart. Got some little stuff, and I got some from my mom, which kind of threw it off, but
yeah,
it was little. So I was like, added about $25, $44. I'm
yeah,
just way off, and this
yeah,
stuff is just double. And that got three bags, three
yeah,
bags,
yeah,
$45.
yeah.
So
But yeah, let's look at the chart, man. Like, what's the percentage? Like, if we could do like a pie chart, what do you think the percentage for teachers and the percentage for parents? Who has more accountability to make sure that a child is proficient at reading?
the parent get you can get rid of chart and like put them in 100% because you're responsible for that. And then when the kid gets 20, they gonna be responsible. All of us was extremely blessed to have a good teacher that took the extra time, but those teachers seem to be few and far between.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 95% parents, probably like 5% teachers. Cause they do got I mean some you got reading specialists at some schools, I guess. Matter of fact, if you're a reading specialist, this is the time where you can start making some real money.
yeah.
You can literally have after school workshops, just put kids in the classroom and teach them how to
Oh,
read, man.
and them tutors, man. If you
Yeah,
get a certified, they get
yeah,
paid $20 an hour per student. You know.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, a lot of parents now like say, what do you think the average single parent home? You think it's higher now? Probably like more like 70%, 60, 70%.
That single parents that know their kid can't read, or just single parents.
Sometimes when you're a single parent, you don't even have time now. The way how much stuff costs, some single parent working 2 jobs.
Yeah, some single parents will be like, "Hey, I fed you. The rest is on you.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got to watch yourself or watch your brothers and
100%.
sisters." You know.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments though who has more accountability to make sure that a child is proficient. What's the percentage for the parents? What's the percentage for the teacher? Let us know, man. And the next one, no, that's the wrong one. That's my wrong one. This one right here, Cenat. What you think about this, bro? Cenat hosting a streaming event at Hendrix College. Is it a legit event or is he selling a dream?
That's one of the things I got to see it to believe it. I got to be at the college. Is he gonna really be there, or is it
He was
somebody?
there. He was there
Somebody
because a
was
lot of
there.
people. You see a dude running from the police, like dude was moving too. He was like a 4-3. It took like 8 of them to take him down. A
It's
lot of
like,
people go because he told you don't come on campus if you don't go there. It's gonna be trespassing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no,
It turned into
that's
almost hysteria. But
of course.
I mean, people were saying why he didn't come to Little Rock. I mean, he looked like a Hendrix College, a dude to go to Hendrix College. If you ever go by Hendrix College, ride by there. He looked like a dude that went to Hendrix College. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like a dude to go to Philander or ABC. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm just being for real. You know what I'm saying? He like a Hendrix kind of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it was one of them little events. You never know who people related to. He could have had a little
Nah,
cousin.
he went safe. He's like, man, I'm not for to come to Little Rock, man. And the thing is, a lot of y'all that's watching Cenat, y'all not even working. You could probably do the same thing that he doing. You might not start off where he at. He got to start from somewhere too. But if you can stream, if you got a computer, you can use your cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Get a tripod. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's the thing. Like, it's so easy a caveman can do it, but kids are now like, why ain't popping? I'm recording. I'm doing the videos. I'm doing everything he does. It's not a monkey see, monkey do. It's like going viral. It's not a recipe that he follows. It looks so easy because he don't really be
And he
doing
got a
nothing.
team. He got a team too.
Yeah,
That's another thing about stuff in Little Rock, right? How much do we really support each other? Everybody got their clicks. Everybody clicked up. You know what I'm saying? But when you clicked up, you separate yourself from other people. You know, your clique might not have all the skills. You know what I'm saying? You might have to link up with people that got the skills. That's a difference just by having a clique. You know what I'm saying? But he got a team of people to do stuff for him. I mean, I don't think he probably had to do it just live stream. He probably got somebody to do the camera work. He probably got somebody to check the chat and stuff. He probably got somebody to do all kind. All you gotta do is get in the car, go to the site wherever they're gonna stream it, and it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I think that monetizing the people want to be streamers.
Yeah, one. That's why I say
But,
selling the dream for
but
sure.
there isn't a school or a specialty for streamers. What do I do? To what degree do I pursue to be a streamer? To make millions of dollars. Well, they created Streamer U, so y'all can go to
Yeah.
Streamer University and you can be like just like me. So
Cause it take time to stream. They don't realize that. Like, dude, then did all kind of crazy streams. Like, I think he did one where he streamed for like 48 hours straight or something like that. And then he had one where it was like he was in a jail, a fake jail. Like, in Atlanta, they got the different studios and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got a team, you can do that. You can just like set up a studio. You can stream and somebody making sure everything running while all you doing is just acting at that point. You know what I'm saying? But trying to do that by yourself, what he's doing, you can't do that by yourself. You gotta have a team, probably like 10 people or something like that, or it's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
and I think that's the thing about them. It didn't happen overnight. They are extremely popular
Yeah,
overnight, but they just start building and they always growing and evolving. So
yeah. He do a lot of little crazy stuff on YouTube too, man. That's what kind of got him popping too. But it's just all about, man, how far you willing to go, man. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have no family, you don't have no kids, you can do whatever you want to do. When it's only you, and make it happen. But he picked the right place though. Like I say, if you go to if you ever in Conway, you ride by Hendrix College, you'll say, I get it. I get it. He looked like a Hendrix. I'm talking about if you just ride by him, he look like a Hendrix. He don't like a UCA dude. You know what I'm saying? Do we? Do we like a UCA dude? How many times we went to UCA? Do we like a UCA dude to you? Do we like a Philander UAPB? He definitely don't like no UAPB dude. You know what I'm saying? He like a Hendrix. What kind of college dude he look like to you?
No, man, he look like a Trojan. He look like a Eula. No, he look like a Razorback.
I think more like Batesville, but I was thinking more
Not
Batesville. Oh man, that's funny.
What y'all think? You know what?
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. What do Kyle Cenat look like to you? Like him and Hendrix? He like a UCA guy, a Philander guy, ABC guy, Eula guy, or a Fayetteville guy? I'm thinking more like Batesville, like Rogers or something like that. Or something. He just don't look like no guy from the inner city to me. I don't know. He seems like a guy from from a good home. And nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you, like, there's a difference. Some places you gotta know what you're comfortable. You gotta know where you're comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? He more comfortable at Hendrix than he would be like at Philander or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Conway police don't play no games either.
Boy.
So we did this last Monday. We talked about college versus a trade. This one is military, like public service, like a fireman, police officer, EMT, stuff like that. So when I asked you, Jay, who would the military be a good fit for?
Like who? Like what type of person? I think opposites attract and make you better. Like if you're not focused, you don't really know what you're gonna do. You don't really know where your life is going. You don't have a passionate career. Like you don't say, "Hey, I want to be a fireman. Hey, I want to be a doctor. Hey, I want to be a nurse." If nothing's piquing your interest like that, I think, and you don't have structure or discipline, I think the military is the place for you. In 20 years, you can be out, fully retired, benefits, and you can see the world. Get outside the shell. You might face combat, especially with this administration, but you can say that all throughout history. Every president, like was always on the verge of war, and we didn't know how good the last president was until we got this new one. My son was like hype because Cenat was in Conway, so close. But I think the military would serve somebody like that. If you're adventurous and you just want to see something a little bit different, get out of your shell. You don't want to be stuck in Texas, Wisconsin, Wyoming, Arkansas. And you want to see something and do something and be exposed, especially when you can't choose. If you're indecisive, the military is for you because they give you choices, but you're going to do something.
I think if you
that the military is good for me.
Yeah, I think if you want that, like Jay said, if you want that structure, that discipline, they definitely gonna program you on that. Like as far
Nobody
as having your
wants it.
bed a certain way, your
Nobody wants
your
the
foot
discipline, but they gonna give
your
it to you.
yeah your foot locker got to be a certain way. Like if you struggle with keeping yourself clean and keeping your area clean and making your bed up, if you want to get better at that, go to the military. If you struggle with that,
Or
don't want to do it, don't go to the military. You know what I'm saying?
or you can go to jail. You know, same thing.
And you don't want no dishonorable discharge. We talk about that too. Dishonorable discharge is not what you. That's probably worse than the felony, man. A dishonorable discharge will hurt, man. It hurt. So the next one is who would public service careers be for, like a fireman, EMT?
You want a straightforward career
Yeah,
chain, and you can
yeah,
see your
sure.
progression, or you want to stay at the level you at. Uh, it's it's specialized training, but you don't have to leave home. Like the military, you got to leave home.
Yeah,
You're gonna see the something different. If you're
yeah.
kind of scared to make that commitment, uh, I think public service is for you. If you don't want to get shot, be a fireman. If you want,
Firemen get shot. What are you talking about? Firefighters
you
get
got a
shot.
higher likelihood
Yeah,
uh getting shot at the cop as a fireman. Uh, these are good career paths. You know, sergeants, lieutenants, chiefs, and things like that. Field training officers. It's so many places to go in the web,
right.
or the ladder of being a policeman or a fireman or a fire marshal and things like that. Even a bus driver, you know, on some levels. So if you don't want to be a truck driver, CDL, hey, be a bus driver. You know, get a good little route. Be a mailman. You know,
Yeah,
it's
we're gonna talk about that. We'll probably talk about that next week. I'll probably make one on that. Logistics, right?
yeah.
So let's talk about the self development path for either military or like public service, right? You got the military, you got Army, Air Force, you even got Marines, all kind of stuff out there. You need to have a diploma, a GED, and the age range is from 17 to 35. There's a cutoff age. You know, you can't be like 45 talking about I want to go to the army unless you don't get drafted or something. You know, you probably still don't want to do it then.
Hey,
You know,
they raised the joining age to 40. You know,
did they?
they need some bodies out there. So
Boy,
if that's
that's
you,
crazy. That's
you can
crazy,
retire
man.
when you're 60. Um,
Man,
you know, a thing I like about the military uh is the bar is not that high. You can join, anybody can join. You just have to be like over 18 and have a high school diploma. Take the
and
ASVAB.
you gotta pass a written exam, I think too, like the ASVAB test
Yeah,
that
but
determines where you go.
you gotta take it. You don't
Yes,
have to pay. Like it's a skill. Where you're gonna end up, you can score high and be placed better and more options.
if you don't score high enough, you can't get into the Air Force. If you don't score high enough on the
Oh
ASVAB, you
yeah,
can't get
yeah.
into
The
the Air
Air
Force.
Force is a little different.
Yeah,
You gotta meet
yeah,
the minimum. It's a
yeah,
little higher, but
yeah,
to hold a machine gun, you know,
yeah. Another
uh,
one, the minimum commitment for the Army is 8 years. Air Force is 4 years. So you got to think about that too. Are you willing to commit? Ain't no, you in there 2 years. You know, I think I want to get out. It probably ain't gonna work that way. When you sign that contract, it's like in the NBA. You got an 8 year contract. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Another good thing is the paying benefits. You get paid what every month, I guess, something like that every month. When you in military, National Guard, all that, you get a monthly salary. Then you might find a job on base or find a job, you know, doing something that you can take in the real world. Like we do like a diesel mechanic, you can take that to the real world. Nursing, you can take that to the real world. You know, the chef, you can take that to the real world. You know, all kind of stuff. What do you think some of the cons is that people don't talk about in the military?
the 8 year commitment, the combat, of course, you may
Yeah,
end up in a situation of combat. The forced travel, you may get stationed at a base in Utah or something like that, or you
yeah.
may get deployed somewhere like Afghanistan. You spend 6 years overseas. You can't see your family like you want to. You don't
Right.
have that freedom.
Yeah.
And it's all or nothing kind of thing. 8-year minimum, or you just wasted 5 years of your life.
Yeah, I think the thing too is when you hear the stories of people that's been in the army, like when you're deployed and you're in combat, every day you think, am I gonna wake up? Am I gonna get, is my a battalion you gonna get attacked today? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It,
and that ain't like it used to be. It ain't. We are not going to war, in the jungle or something like that. You can get killed by an ID or improvised bomb,
yeah,
like terrorism. Somebody could be a suicide bomber, so you don't know where the danger is coming from. It's not a front line. Everywhere is the front line. So you leave with those mental scars, even after you do your 8, your 10, or your 20 years, you
yeah,
still have those mental scars. So those are
yeah.
definitely some of the downsides.
Or just having that edge. Like some people go to combat and they turn the switch on, and it's hard for them to turn that switch off when they try to come back and be a civilian. You hear that? Like being a sniper, it's a certain edge that you got to have, a certain zone that you got to be in. But when you come back to being a civilian, you can't. You're supposed to be able not to revisit that zone. You know what I'm saying? The skill that you acquire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be an army, you be a ranger, you be like in the Marines, you like John Wick, but when you come back, now you gotta be a regular person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Well,
can't train somebody for 8 years to kill people, or these people's lives, taking their lives is your job for eight
yeah,
years, and then come back and be normal.
yeah.
So,
Seeing
um,
something like we talking about with the IED stuff, seeing a body being blown up, there's no body left. It ain't no funeral. There's no body. It's just a memorial service. You know what I'm saying? But if you the person there live and seeing that, you can't. It just keep replaying in your head. You can't unsee that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So let's say Friday, we're driving in the Humvee,
Yeah,
and the Humvee in front of us blow up.
yeah,
Saturday, we got to make the same drive on the
yeah.
same road
Boy,
where the Hummer in front of us just got blew to smithereens. But that's just not something you choose to do. That's your job when you clock in. So
yeah. All right, moving on to public service. You got firemen, police officer, like EMT, all kind of things. You got to take a written exam. I had to do this for the firemen when I tried to do it one time. You got to do a physical test to show that you were in shape, which is insane. And then you got to do other little screenings, like screenings and mental screenings and stuff like that. So, which, like, who would you think a fireman? Like, if a kid thinking about being a fireman, what do you think kind of personality they need to have, or
um
traits they need to have?
just to work that public service thing, you gotta want to run in a burning building, or
Yeah,
want to save an old lady, or be the first person when a car accident happens.
now they
You
first
gotta
responders
want
now. So not only are they doing that, but they may be doing CPR. Somebody that got on Ash, Asher, they stay going over
yeah,
there. So yeah,
yeah. So
I
you
would say
can,
too, man. It's a structure too, kind of like the military, the fire department. Like you can't have a beard. You can have a mustache because the apparatus got to be able to go over your face, where you can where no smoke can get in. That's why you got to have a mustache. Things like that. Moving up, it's like standardized tests, like written exams and stuff. Like you're going to be a battalion chief engineer, stuff like that. It's different little things. And I think though the thing, if you want to stay at one place for a long time and not have to worry about the degree aspect, and you just want something like Jay say that's linear, you know what I'm saying? Firefighter will probably be the thing. But to get on is what challenges you, right? Like their written exam, I think they do it somewhere. They may do it like downtown, like in the city hall or somewhere, the Robinson Center. But you got to be there like 8 o'clock in the morning. But you got to be there before 8. They lock the door at 8. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go there at 8:05 talking about, yeah, I'm ready to take the test. It's not gonna work. You're gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. Another thing is a physical exam to be a firefighter. I don't know what it's like to be a police officer, but I'm saying for the firefighter, after you take the written exam, you got to do the physical test. And let me tell you, if you ain't in shape, boy, it will. Boy, if your mental will, if you don't have the willpower to finish it, it'll smoke you, man. I seen
Yeah,
a dude get almost done. He got to like the last part, and his body just quit on him. He was so mad, and I get it. He was hot. Like imagine, I think you got to do some little laps. You got to do some handlebars. You about tired now. They put a hose pack on you, and you got to go up 7 flights of stairs, something like that, 5 to 7 flights of stairs. Then you got to walk down with the hose pack on you. His body failed walking back down with 3 more flights left. His legs just gave out. They had to. He couldn't finish it. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get done, you just feel like, man, it's probably like off season, like football practice, like times 10. It's crazy. But you got to be in shape. You got to think about that too. How do you value your personal health and personal fitness?
yeah,
You
but
got to be in shape.
I know we all seen definitely some cops and some firemen.
Yeah.
They must have did that test 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because how can
Yeah.
you be 300 pounds? You must drive the trucks,
Man. Boy. Yeah. And even police officers, I think police officers, they stay making like almost like starting off at 50K now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. But when you think about both of those, a fireman and a police officer, some of the stuff that you see on a day-to-day basis, you have to be mentally ready for that. Because it could be anything, right? It's like almost like roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? Like playing roulette almost.
Yeah, I think the mindset of police officers have to be good. Your mental health has to be good because there's so many hateful police officers. You are doing a job policing regular people. This ain't wartime, and you have your tool. Mike got a tool belt, an axe, a fire hose. You got a pistol,
Yeah.
pepper spray, and a taser. And you can't be the one of them people. I can't wait to use my pistol or taser. You gotta be one of those people. I don't want to use my taser today. I don't want to
What do you
use
think
my
about the
pistol.
cops who actually follow the law and then something happen? They got to defend themselves, but then the public still make them seem like they're the bad guy.
Yeah, that's a very hard thing. You
Yeah,
did what
that's
you
tough.
had to do to protect your life or to protect someone else's life, and now you're being cast as the thug or the tyrant.
Because people don't see that kind of stuff. Like the state trooper walk up to the car, the police officer, and dude's like, "I'm not going back to jail." Pop, 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 pop. He ain't even knocked on the window yet. He's shooting through the window. You know what I'm saying? People
Yep.
don't think about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They only see what the news say somebody got unarmed, got shot, but they don't see those cases where the cop just walked up to the window, he fired, he hit the switch through the window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it then changes you as a police officer. How many
Yeah,
times
100%.
you're going to get somebody a little speeding ticket for 5 miles over and you had to pull your pistol on you? How many times has that happened to you before you change?
Yeah. And then having the discipline as a police officer, right? You pull somebody over, and this is before body cameras, of course. They probably still do it now, but before body camera, we talking about like 80s and 90s, right? You pull a dude over, he got 250,000 in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nobody cams. He go
It's
through.
just you. It's just you. Maybe your partner and him in the middle of university. It's like 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
sir, you go free. You want to go to jail or you want to
You
go
want to go
home?
to jail. You want to go home. You know what I'm saying? Do you got the discipline to say, "Nah, I'm gonna call it in. It's a bust, 250,000 in the trunk," or do you got? Are you gonna fold and say you got to ask yourself these kind of questions because this stuff
Yeah,
happens?
I'm dirty. So I'm definitely paying.
He said, "I'm dirty." He said, "Count it."
Yeah,
But and some dudes they playing for that. It's like, hey,
yeah,
you can have it. I just want to go home. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? What you do?
no,
250 cash, no tax free. You know what I'm saying?
no.
What you gonna do with that?
I gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, verse of the day. I got to start adding this to the thing. This is
Oh,
Proverbs
I
14
think
and 12.
yeah.
Proverbs 14 and 12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. What does that mean to you?
Um, what you feel ain't always what's real. What you
Yo,
feel is right.
you breaking up.
You, I'm sorry. Hey, you missed me. Can you hear me better now?
It's still going in and out. Let us know in the comments what you think that means when you, if you ever read that verse. There's a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. I will, while he's getting his audio worked out, when I first read that, and this was after me being hard headed doing what I wanted to do, it made me wake up to what I was doing. It made me really think about what I was doing. Why am I doing it? It may feel right, but that don't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? But what you think about that, bro? When you see, I mean, it's in Proverbs. One of the most wisest, the book of wisdom.
A book of wisdom that everybody can use on every level. But that's
It's
this
still
verse.
breaking up.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on.
But let us know in the comments what you think about that. Sometimes, as a man, we feel like we're doing the right thing. We even know we just in our know we know we're doing the right thing till you find out it's the wrong thing. You know, you made the wrong play. It felt good, it looked good, but at the end, it wasn't good. And sometimes death don't always mean you physically die, but the plan dies or the situation dies. You know, and you have to ask yourself the way that I'm going. What is it based on? Is it based on biblical principles or is it based on my personal principles? You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to be accountable at the end. What was the end result of the way that you went? You know what I'm saying? You know, being accountable about that part of it. But because if you
Can
look
you hear me
around,
better, bro?
yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. Just raise your camera up.
Yeah, I got to get on a helicopter.
Yeah,
No, but feelings. Separating what you feel from what's real. Cause a lot of stuff you feel is right ain't right sometimes, you know.
right.
Cause that threesomes feels so right,
Boy,
you know, but that one ain't your wife, you know. Uh Women who you feel like you love or you have all this lust for, they not right for you. Jobs that you feel like was meant to be, that ain't your true destiny. So
right.
you got to look for righteousness and what God has for your life, because you're thinking temporary and you're thinking with your feelings in your heart, and your heart can have you in a jacked up situation.
100%.
You
And the
know, you
results
gotta,
always speak
as a
for themselves.
man, you gotta separate what you feel from what's real.
How do you get somebody to convince somebody that they're going down the wrong way? Some people you just gotta let them go down the wrong way. It's just like ain't really a lot you can say because they gonna think you hating on them. Now you judging me. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man.
Yeah, because you telling them one thing, but they feel like this is the right way. You
It
know, I
just seems
feel,
right. Yeah,
I feel it in my heart, man.
yeah,
And you cannot asking them to do something different is like asking them to betray themselves. So you
yeah.
gotta let them bump their head, you know, and pray that God's grace lets them rebound and learn from that lesson.
Well, show. All right, guys, to pick one. If you had to pick one, End of Days or John Constantine.
I love both of these
I know,
movies,
right?
but John Constantine is a tremendous character.
Yeah,
He's flawed. He knows right from wrong. He probably does wrong most of the time. He's just a good character, complex, good sense of humor. Written really well, but as a movie, as a story, End of Days is unmatched to me.
yeah,
Um, it's just so much complexity and like sometimes the most evilest thing is the people. You know, the devil
yeah.
behind them is strong, but the
Hey
people
man,
are just
in
as
the
evil.
days made the devil like dudes like so far. It's crazy how they made that movie. Like you think the devil cruel? Just some of the stuff he did in the movie, it's kind of just like the layer of how cruel dude could be. Like when he caught his friend in the car, he just like peed by the tire and set the car on fire.
Yeah, boom, and then
Oh,
had to
man,
make a choice. Some people are not evil; they'll put it in a situation
yeah,
between fire and a hot place. So
yeah,
he made him sell his soul when he was on fire. Do you
boy,
want to sell now?
yeah,
You know, so yeah,
made
he
it sell.
betrayed you. You know,
And when he made that milkshake though, he put everything in there. He put like the Chinese rice, some ice cream. I don't know what he all he had in there. Make the protein shake. Yeah,
yeah, and and it's good. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger leaned to his own understanding. When he was
yeah,
in doubt, he went to his weaponry.
boy, for
Give me a
real.
CC
Yeah,
gun, give me a shotgun, give me a pistol, give me a grenade launcher, and I'll go to battle with it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you,
Constantine was good too, but yeah, end of the day, it was just it just man, end of the day, it's just so many dynamics in there. Well, Constantine was cool too with the angels and stuff, but I don't know. End of the day, it just stood out more, man. How they made the devil, it was just crazy, man. Like it just gave you another angle of how the devil could be, how the
yeah,
devil operate, man. It's pretty
and the
crazy.
weapons you need, if you feel like keeping you safe, ain't the ones keeping you safe. God keeping you safe,
Man, he
but
shot dude with a grenade launcher, man. He still was talking on the subway, which is crazy. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm picking End of Days too. Let us know in the comments though who you picking though, man. That was a crazy movie.
and if you haven't seen those movies, you need to check them out. You
Yeah.
know,
So the next one, I think this is the last one too. Yeah, that's the last one. The Jackson 5 movie case study. The original movie, not the newer movie, the original movie. Said when it comes to superstardom, could the Jacksons have done it another way? Like the way Joe Jackson trained them, could he have done it another way and they would have got out of Gary or it wouldn't have worked?
I want to say yes. They kindness, uh, loyalty, and fairness and discipline always works, but a lot of people's being kind didn't make it.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what we say about him, he raised Michael,
Yeah.
and he was a man that was in his children's lives. He raised a lot of kids.
No
Uh,
matter what we say, they never worked a regular job in their life.
in their life.
They never had to work at a grocery store. They never had to have the McDonald's as their first job. All they did was perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
So
people argue about the abuse. Okay, it's kids that they get abused that don't get nothing. They just get abused. They
yeah,
are Grammy nominated group. You know what I'm saying?
everybody. And I want to say, you know, when you raise Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson in the same house, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
You want to say he could have did it better, but how?
Yeah, how? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, how? And you know how many people they say they wouldn't, but they would if like it was there was in the vacuum or somebody say, would you trade your childhood for their childhood? A lot of people would say yes. Sign
Yeah,
me up right
for
now.
the end result,
Even Tito, even in Tito, they'll trade with Tito. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
he ain't working a regular job.
No, neither one of them. And a lot of people wish they had a dad like uh Joe, man.
Yeah, they don't
Tell
wish
how you
for
would
a
have turned
dad
out.
like him, but they wish for those results. And that's a lot of things about jealousy, envy, and things like that. Y'all
Yeah,
want what I get, but y'all don't want to go through
you
nothing
don't
I
want to
went
go
through to
through it.
get it.
Right, exactly. Let us know in the comments. Do you think they could have gotten to superstardom another way, or it had to be that way, tailored for them? Good, bad, and ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because by the time you see most of the superstars, you hear their story. Some of it don't be all great as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, life is a thinking game. Think wisely. Be sure to check out Think Game podcast on Mondays. We're doing one today. We may do another one this week. Be on the lookout. Tune in and make sure you check us out. Subscribe to CTM TV LR on all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Check us out. Anything you want to say before we sign out?
Not to keep watching. Dylan said they couldn't. Joe Jackson was right.
He said Joe Jackson right, and that's a kid saying that. All right, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Catch us on the next one, and we signing out.
He said he wanted to go to stream.